The chips are down. Call on Mumfie when you need defending. Braver than a bulldog, brighter than a clown. Here comes Mumfie with a happy ending. With his faithful friend the Scarecrow, he's got dreams enough to share. So if you want adventure, this is where to start. If you need a hero who can play the part, the little pack of nerds with a great big heart.
One day, Mumfie and Scarecrow had a rare treat. A traveling fair had come to their neighborhood with swings and merry-go-rounds and carts, selling all sorts of colored candy, toys, and games of chance. Look, Scarecrow, a booth where we could win a goldfish. That looks like fun. And I've never had a goldfish.
Neither have I. I didn't find many of them in my field.
Do you think you can win us a goldfish?
Well, I can't throw a baseball, and I can't imagine that a ping-pong ball is much different. Of course I can win us a goldfish.
Oh, good.
3 balls for a penny. And I have a penny.
Good luck, Scarecrow.
I don't need luck, Mumfie. Just a good aim.
But Scarecrow found that getting the ping-pong ball in a jam jar was much harder than it looked. Are ping-pong balls always this bouncy?
Only when you try to get them into jam jars.
Mumfie suddenly remembered their good friend Eel, who had spent several long summer evenings trapped in a jam jar just to light the barbecues of some nasty pirates. Eel would hate this game, wouldn't she?
I'm not too keen on it myself.
Then Scarecrow remembered his manners.
Here, Mumfie, you try the last ball.
Oh no, Scarecrow, said Mumfie very politely. It's your penny.
Mumfie, I insist.
All right. Scarecrow thought Mumfie could perhaps have refused one more time before he accepted, but chose not to say so. Instead, he gave Mumfie some advice.
Now aim carefully. Concentration is very important.
Mumfie wasn't tall enough to see the tops of the jam jars, but he took aim anyway and hoped for the best. I don't think this ball wants to settle anywhere. But suddenly, it did.
Congratulations, Mumfie. You won a real live goldfish.
Oh, that one is lovely, Scarecrow, but can I choose another one?
Of course, Mumfie, but this one's really pretty.
Yes, it may be the prettiest one here, but this other one has wonderful eyes. Mumfie had seen many beautiful fish in his adventures under the sea, but now he thought this little goldfish was the most beautiful of all. Scarecrow knew that the goldfish with the wonderful eyes would make Mumfie very happy. Thank you, Scarecrow.
Don't thank me, Mumfie. You won it yourself, fair and square.
But it was your penny.
I'd give you 100 pennies to win a goldfish if it makes you this happy.
Can I really take him home?
He's all yours.
Thank you. Come on, Scarecrow.
I've got some ants' eggs if you're interested.
No, thank you. I wouldn't know how to hatch them.
That night, Mumfie slept with the goldfish close by. Or rather, he tried to sleep. But he kept waking up just to look at his new friend. No, I'm sure Scarecrow was wrong. You were the most beautiful goldfish there. But when he looked closely, he noticed something for the first time. Maybe it's just the moonlight, but I think he looks very sad. The next morning, Scarecrow was awakened by noises from the kitchen.
Whoa! Mumfie? Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, good morning, Scarecrow. What do you think of this?
It's a lovely pot. But isn't it a little early to start supper?
No, I mean as a new home for my goldfish.
What's wrong with the jam jar?
He didn't look very happy in there, so I tried him in pots and pans and jugs. I even tried him in one of your old rubber boots.
Those boots have holes in the soles.
But he didn't look any happier.
I'm not surprised.
Do you think he'll like this fruit bowl better?
Anything's better than my old boot. He does look sad, doesn't he?
I wish I could make him happy.
You were right about Eel.
When?
When you said she would hate that game at the fair, trapping something in a jam jar, she'd be unhappy swimming anywhere unless she was free.
Mumfie became afraid. If Scarecrow was right, he would have to let the goldfish go. I don't really have a choice, do I?
I think you have lots of choices.
No. I think it's time to visit the seaside.
That's a good idea, Mumfie. But after breakfast.
While they were having breakfast, Mumfie had tried to tell the goldfish that he was going to set him free. But Mumfie decided the goldfish mustn't have heard him through the glass, because when they arrived at the seaside, the sights and sounds didn't seem to cheer the little fish up at all.
Ahoy there!
It was their good friend Sterling, the renowned oceanologist, and starfish.
Fancy meeting you again. What's in the jam jar? Looks like a dollop of marmalade.
It's a goldfish. We're setting him free.
Not in the ocean, I hope.
Why not?
Goldfish aren't happy in H2O saturated with saline.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I forget not everyone is a student of the sea like myself. I mean salt water. And the ocean, you know, is nothing but salt water. Oodles and oodles of it. Lucky I stopped you in time. That would have been one very sick goldfish.
Then where should we take him?
I would recommend taking him to the Queen of Night. She controls the moon, and as you know, the moon is a powerful influence on water of all kinds.
No, I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
Thank you very much, Sterling. And Mumfie and Scarecrow immediately set off for the Queen of Night's palace.
It never hurts anyone to learn something new, I always say. Aloha.
The first person Mumfie and Scarecrow saw was Bristle, aide to the Queen.
Shh! We haven't said anything yet.
No, but I know you two. I've never known anyone so full of that pip. How do you do? Jolly nice to see you nonsense.
I'm sorry.
Shh! The Queen is resting, so I demand a respectful silence.
Is she going to be resting long? We wanted to talk to her.
About what?
A home for this little fellow.
Shh! What's in there? A goldfish, isn't it?
Yes. I won it at the fair.
Shh! I don't see any problem. Follow me.
Bristle took them to the palace storeroom, where all sorts of things were kept, which no decent palace can be without, such as chandelier polish, ermine restorer, foot powder, and toothpicks with little crowns on one end.
Here we are.
What's that?
A goldfish bowl, of course.
I know he's only trying to be kind, but this is just a bigger jam jar. Oh dear. The little goldfish looks even more unhappy now. I'm going to ask the Queen for help, like Sterling suggested. So Mumfie ran off to find the Queen, hoping she would be in the garden.
Stop! I told you not to disturb the Queen!
But Mumfie didn't stop, because he was determined to find a home for the goldfish. Oh
Excuse me, Your Majesty. Sorry to disturb you, but have you seen a little goldfish anywhere?
Are you sure you don't mean a flying fish?
I'm sorry?
A little fish just flew over that hedge and landed safely in my pond.
I'm very sorry, Your Majesty. I told them not to disturb you, but they've been babbling about you finding a home for Mumfie's fish.
It's all right, Bristle. Mumfie knew what he was doing when he came to me.
I did?
Take a look, Mumfie. They're very happy to see him.
Does that mean he can stay?
Of course.
Oh, thank you. He'll have lots of space and lots of company. And may I come and visit him?
Whenever you wish.
Is this a new rule, Your Majesty?
Yes, Bristle. And could we please have tea set for our guests?
Yes, Your Majesty.
So Bristle went off to prepare tea to drink and cakes to eat. Mumfie sat and watched the fish playing in the Queen of Night's pond. And although he couldn't be entirely certain, Mumfie felt sure he saw the goldfish smile.